receive the information that I debrief, then I ask the coachee to identify the coaching subject. So the coachee decide, okay, this is coaching subject that he want to work on. So then we start the coaching session. So that how the process I use. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for sharing. Very clear, very effective. I'm absolutely sure. So you told me at the beginning you want to create an even greater experience for your coaches.
Correct.
And you believe that your strengths in listening and questioning can be taken to the next level.
Yes, yes.
And now I understand your process and where you are, and I have a sense of why you want to go to the next level. It's about creating that greater experience
yes,
to
yes.
clients.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I see you're writing something, so what is going on in your mind now?
No. I think what you reflect back to me is the word that I described to you, greater experience. Okay. Maybe that's the focus, right? Because when I asked you about listening and questioning, and I feel it's a bit difficult to separate these two tandems. So it's come together, and what you reflect back to me is that in fact these two is difficult to prioritize which one is more important than which one is should come first or second is, and it's no point to do that. But what I think is important is these two components are critical things to create greater experience. So maybe I can restart again about my objective of today is instead of focus on the two questioning and listening, maybe the greater experience is what I'm looking for. Well, would that sound logical for you, or I a bit too confused?
What I notice, CoachKriengsak, is that your body language has changed a lot just for the last 2 minutes. When you found that maybe this creating a greater experience is what really it's all about, you seem at peace.
Okay.
Not struggling.
So it's quite a good signal, right?
I think it is.
Eureka moment.
Eureka moment, yeah.
Okay.
It felt like that.
Okay.
So then maybe I can use a bit of your own coaching style to explore how to use this greater experience. So you will feel also what your clients experience. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So think about one moment where you saw you were creating a great experience for your client.
Okay. I don't know this is the answer to your question or not, but let me share what I'm thinking. Okay, today is Saturday. On Thursday morning, I went to see one of my customers. So during driving on the expressway and the traffic is not so smooth, so we have some time to think while driving. So that morning I thought about my coaching experience, and there are quite a lot of great experience, and I was crying,
Yeah.
So that would be the great experience. And a few cases when I thought is touching is that when my coachee told me about their promotion, when my coachee told me about their success in use what they discussed with me in the coaching session, and they applied in the workplace, and the feedback was good. So I think that great experience. Yeah.
and I can sense and see actually the emotion just thinking back of Thursday morning, all these beautiful emotion. And so I'm understanding it means a lot to you when your coachee make a positive change in their work life or in their life that you helped put on track.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that correct? That so you were very touched and happy.
Rewarding.
Yes.
Yeah. Motivate.
When you help them make a positive change in work life or life.
Yeah.
And how do you best do that? When, or rather, take back the question, new question. When are you at your best? When you do that?
You mean the interaction with my clients?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, those, I would say, those success cases, right? So those success cases, there are two categories of success case. First category is promotion. When I coach some executive, and probably another years, he or she got promotion and call back to me, email to me. So I think that I consider success case because the coachee learned that their experience with me in the room, it helped them success in the workplace. Okay, that I consider that success case. The second success case is that when my coachee told me that, hey, CoachKriengsak, and usually they did not tell me direct. Maybe sometimes I invite some of my coachee to be guest speaker, and this happened 2 times already. What I discussed with them maybe 6 months ago, I totally forgot. But when I invited that coachee to be guest speaker in one event, so she told me that, oh, this what I learned in that session, I apply in the works, my boss is happy, blah blah blah. So I said, wow, that coachee really took what we discussed and applied in the works. So that I consider success case because the return on coaching is on the work, and is to the point that the coachee implement it, and the boss or people surround them see, this is the change in that executive. To the point that coachee quite proud of herself or himself to share with others. So that I consider the success case. Now back to your question about the moment in coaching room, right? Right? Is
Yes,
that?
absolutely.
So the moment in the coaching room, coaching session, is that I listen to them, 100%. I ask question, and sometimes I share my viewpoint. Okay. It's not direct, but for example, one coachee said that she thought she did something wrong. She thought that her boss did not happy. Her boss did not happy with her in one instance, and she did not know why. So she told me the whole context. So after I listened to her, so I consider that coachee had a context talent. Context talent means that they learn based in case study scenario. And I noticed with her that in many cases, if I share with her instead of asking question, facilitate question, it's work better for her. So I told her that, okay, that was scenario. How would you do it differently if you can go back in time? So she told me, and I listened to her story, and she did not, got the answer yet. So I decided to share with her my ideas. I said, this is probably maybe your boss perceived you were careless in that situation. If I were you in that situation, I probably different. I would intervene, and I told her solution. And I thought that was probably maybe not a good coach doing that, but she seemed to be taking that advice openly. So after that, another 6 months, she faced similar crisis like that, and she took my advice doing that. So another 3 months, she told me about this story, and then I said, "Wow, this is great, right?" Because usually, as a good coach, we should not tell clients what to do. But in this case, I made decision at that moment. I asked, she could not come up with good answers. And what do I think? So I put my role more on the mentor role. So maybe let's use case in points. So I told her my solution. She took it and she applied it in the works, and it got a good result. Yeah, so.
And I noticed that, Jean-Francois, when you talked about that very successful moment in your coaching relationship, you said she took it openly, and your hands did that. What did your hands mean? Your words were, she took it openly, your hands were doing this.
Took it, took it to the heart. Yeah.
So it's about, in this case, taking it to the heart is powerful.
Yes.
And what else do you do sometimes that as a result have your coaches take something they learn or they realize to their heart?
Can you elaborate this question?
I noticed that the moment in that coaching where you helped the coachee make a big difference, it was a moment where she took a learning, in this case was from you, a learning to her heart. And I'm assuming when you, me, everyone takes something in their heart, then it's powerfully embedded, it's very powerful. And I'm curious to know other examples where you managed to have this happen in your session, that your coachee took a learning to their heart, deep inside themselves.
I think when I talking about these success coaches,